Put your hand on your neighbor's back and tell him it's already getting easier. When you prophesy to your neighbor, tell him God's already moving on your behalf.
Look at your neighbor and just say, neighbor, I got one question. Can it happen for me? Come on, turn around and look at somebody else and say, neighbor, I got one question. Can it really happen for me? Y'all not saying it like y'all want the answer to that question. Look at somebody else that didn't say nothing to you this morning and ask them, neighbor, my question is, can it happen for me? Now ask yourself one question with a bad attitude and say, self, can it really happen for me? Clap your hands for Jesus Christ as you take your seat. Hallelujah. Nobody greater than you. Nobody greater. All kids be still, I won't be in church long. Can it happen for me? Today when most folk are happy, and the day when most people would judge their life to be great, today is a difficult day for me because for 3 years I have stood in this situation, in this spot right that I stand in now, never really thinking that what I wanted would ever come to pass. It doesn't mean that I don't believe in God or that I don't trust God. It's just that I've been told things couldn't happen for me in the capacity that I want them to happen in for so long that it begins to be a part of your lifestyle. Y'all have to talk to me. And I came this morning on this last day as this building being our sanctuary place to ask a question to some people that feel and felt like I have in the past. Can it happen for you?
All right, come on.
Because when you deal with can something happens, you have to acknowledge the fact of what is it that you want to happen for you. You have to acknowledge the fact that there are things in your life that you are seeking God for. There are things in your life that you're praying right now for, and you are faced with an incredible question before you make a decision, and that is, can it happen for you? See, the thing of the figure of the matter is, or the thing is, what you are seeking God for sometimes is seemingly depressing because nothing is leading your life in that direction. And I'm preaching to somebody here. Everything you want out of life and in your life, it seems like everybody has robbed the tools for you to get it. And you're left with one incredible question, and that is, can it happen for me? By way of an introduction, if I have not given you one yet, we as people are faced with a question that has us stuck in a place of uncertainty, really wanting to move, but really afraid that nothing we seek out to do will ever work. Everything that you seek to do, it seems like it always becomes a failure because everybody around you see your potential, but they don't want to let you see your motivation. Because they understand one thing, if you ever tap into what motivates you, you might not go with them anymore. And I came to tell somebody and ask that same question, that what you think can happen for you, you got to have more faith than the folk around you for your own self to walk into what it is that God is getting ready to give you. If God has given you something or a dream or has allowed you to see something, you got to have enough faith in what God said to move you from point A to point B, that you don't stop at point B, but you go through the whole alphabet because God has promised you something. something. Let me stop and suggest and run a list real quick, because I'm talking for real. I'm not trying to preach long today. I'm trying to celebrate my baby, but I had to celebrate Jesus first. In a time where it seemed that I've been forgotten, when people have forgotten about our care, I came to tell you, we faced the question for 3 years, and I preached it, and we had shift after shift, and I think this is a befitting message for this last day in this situation right here. And watch this. People looked at us and they talked about us, and they basically did everything, including cuss us out about what God is doing for us, because he ain't doing it for them. And what has happened is, you think that you've been forgotten because everybody that was with you have walked away. Everybody that came with you have left you behind, and you're asking God, wait, I'm doing the right thing. Yes, I fall every once in a while. Yes, I slip every once in a while. Yes, I got issues. Yes, I got problems, but why ain't nothing happening for me?
Right. Come on.
You feel like you've been forgotten, and so you ask the question, can it really happen for me? With the world going in the direction it's going, and can it happen for me? I got a jacked up family. Y'all don't want to talk to me for real. You know you getting ready to go to Thanksgiving, and you dreading Thanksgiving dinner because that drunk uncle coming, and that bad auntie coming, that ugly cousin of yours is coming. You worried about if your kids gonna get over there and act right. Y'all know, is your girl, your sister's boyfriend gonna show up and start tripping again? I got a jacked up family, so I know you got one. Y'all, are you gonna be able to be comfortable where you at? You going over somebody else's house? Y'all don't want to talk to your boy today. You asking, can it happen for economics messed up? People being laid off, jobs is short now. You ain't got no education, no trade, no skill. All odds are against you. You trying to figure out, can something happen for you? God is leading you in a different life and in a different path to move forward in your life, and it's an uncomfortable feeling because it's making you leave what is secure to you, and you saying, Lord, I'm walking out of something into something bigger than what I've ever been in my whole life. Is this true? Can this really happen for me? See, a lot of times I came to tell y'all something, that God will move you to where he's getting ready to take you, but he won't let you stay there long, because he just wants you to see what it is he can give you if you just trust him. So at the point of time when he gets ready to take you from what he's seen, let you see and put you into it, our problem is we ask the question, can this really happen for me? Y'all not gonna talk to me. Just point at your neighbor and just say, neighbor, I got questions today. I got questions today. I got concerns today. I'm very concerned about something. I got pregnant at a young age, and I ain't got no help with my babies. The daddy is crazy. His family don't like me, and now it seems like all my dreams have dissipated. I was married, and it seemed like my relationship just became a friendship, and we supposed to be tighter than that, but wait a minute, they don't like me like that no more, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. I done changed the way I talk, I done changed the way I act, I done changed the way that I carry myself, and it seems like ain't nothing that I do good enough. Wait, can something, ask yourself real quick, because y'all sitting there like a stale bag of chips, ask yourself, can it happen for me? Can it really happen for me? I got a mama that I've been trying to get a relationship with, but it seems like she don't want no relationship with me. I got a daddy that I've been trying to get in touch with, and it seems like he don't want nothing to do with me. Can this really happen for me? I go to school and I see kids act like they happy every day, and I know they ain't living for you, God, but I'm trying to live for you. I'm trying to pray. I'm trying to seek your face. I'm trying to be in my word. I'm trying to have a lifestyle that represents what I'm trying to do, and it seems like every time I do more of you, the worse my life seems to get. Can it happen? My family has put me out. My friends have walked out on me when I needed them the most, and nobody's here. Can it happen? She messed me up badly because she put me out there, and we're supposed to be cooler than that, y'all. I'll preach next week, y'all. He put me out there, and I thought he would always be with me, but wait a minute, I can't find love. I can't find happiness. I can't find it. I can't find it. So everything that I do seems like it's just crazy to me, because every time I get close to somebody, they walk away, y'all. Every time I start confiding
telling somebody I find my business on a billboard. Oh, y'all, I got 29 minutes to get out of here. I lost some things in my life, but can something good happen for me? I'm here to tell you that I believe that something good can happen for you. There's good news today. Please tell your neighbor we got good news. We got good news. I really believe all of us have dreams placed in our hearts, not the kind of dreams of winning the lottery, but a vision that deep down inside that speaks to the very soul. Hallelujah. The thing we were born to do that drives and draws us from our gifts and talents. It draws from our gifts and talents the thing that we was born to do. It appeals to our highest ideas, sparking the feeling of destiny in our life, and is inspiringly inseparably linked to our purpose in life. The dream that links us to the success of our journey between the lines of time to be born and the lines of time to die. There's something inside of me that is drawing from what I'm gifted to do and what I'm talented to do, and it links me to destiny between two timelines, a time that I was born to live and a time that I gotta live to die. There's something inside of me that's always pulling me, but I'm got a question of, can it happen for me?
That's real.
Come on. Wait, I'm not done preaching. Understand, people of God, the path of dreams usually follows a similar pattern. Dreams are not generally accepted for some time, but it doesn't stop the dreamer. See, let me stop right here and preach to y'all real quick and let you know that even though it seemed like what you dream is not coming to pass, don't stop. Wait, y'all might got it messed up. See, everybody think dreams are bad. No, you got problems that's trying to bother you and trying to stop you. Dreams give vision. Dreams push you to a place of success to understand that God's hand is still on you. And sometimes God will promise you something, let you dream about it today, but don't give it to you for a couple of years. Oh, y'all not gonna talk to me, because he wants you to be prepared for what he promised you, then showed you, that when you walk in and you'll say, oh, this looks just like my dream. Y'all sitting there like y'all in class or something. A dream, watch this, a dream should always give you confirmation that God's hand is moving in your life. Okay, y'all don't believe me? Let me go to Henry Ford. Henry Ford, some of y'all drive a Ford right now. I'm a Chevy man myself. You driving a Ford though, you see Ford and they can't shut Ford down. You know why? Because Ford had somebody behind the name that had a dream that even though the dream seemed like it couldn't come to pass, it's now multi-billion, zillion money. They still producing cars from one person dreaming. So if one person like Henry Ford can dream of taking a horseless carriage from the horse and putting an engine in it, can I tell you the dream that you have to be more like Christ and walk like Christ? Y'all better look at your neighbor and just say, he preaching, and I ain't even saying nothing. The more, watch this, your dream should show you, watch, just like Henry Ford, that it can pay you if you just dream. Please yell at your neighbor in the face and just tell them to keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Henry Ford dream was so awesome. It was so awesome that when you go on a car lot, you be like, I want that one. But wait a minute, it caused somebody to dream about it. Okay, can I tell you that Henry Ford was an average man just like you? He had an average family just like you. He just got tired of seeing stuff not move progressively. You should have a dream so to the point that's bigger than you and the joker sitting next to you. Boy, I'm preaching hard and y'all ain't saying nothing. This man, watch this, begin with his dream. See, this is what our problem is. We take our dream to other folk to finance it. We take our dream to other folks so they can put their opinion on it. And if God wanted them to have your dream, he would have had y'all be partners. But he let you dream the dream by yourself. And then watch who was supposed to be with the dream. What he do? He allowed them to dream another part of the dream that connects to your dream, that the dream comes to pass. Okay, all right, let me see if I can break this down. Henry Ford takes this car, he takes this horseless carriage, and he takes the horse off of it, figure out how mechanically to build an engine that produces force. Okay, all right, preacher boy, I'm gonna try to do what I can. It produces force. Okay, it produces force, meaning that all it takes is something to ignite it. Okay, all right. Anything that has force in it needs something to ignite it. So your dream is a horseless carriage, and God is giving you the creativity to create mechanically something that ignites something in you that brings force. So when you're stable or if you're just sitting there and you just stagnant, something about your dream produces force. Okay, all right, let me see if I can go another way. And when it produces force, what it causes you to do is move from one point to another. And sometimes force moves you faster than you have ever, watch this, with somebody pulling you. Because if somebody got to pull you, they're using your energy and their energy, but your energy is killing the energy that they're trying to pull with. So Henry Ford says, I need something that can create a force. I need something that can ignite something that's so to the point that it produces force. Look, come on, I'm almost done, y'all. Look at your neighbor, just say, I need some force. I need some force. I need some force. See, because a lot of us will stay stagnant. So what happens is we allow other folk to put their perception and perspectives on what God has told us. Oh, y'all gonna talk to me, to do within ourselves to bring our family stability to move. And can I tell you, anytime that God is ready for you to move, it will not be comfortable for you. Okay, y'all, you can always know when God is getting ready to shift something because it's not a comfortable move. Okay, if you're moving comfortably, okay, good, God bless you, thank you very much. But if you got problems and you question yourself, am I making the right decision? That means God's hand is in that, y'all. Oh yeah, you see, because the thing is this, you can make that decision, watch this, and you're not fearful about the decision. You're just questioning the fact that it's happening. You done wanted something for so long that now that it's happening, you say, Lord, wait a minute, I'm getting a little scared about this. I know everything came together. I know it's you, but I'm just humanly, watch this, a little scared. I'm not fearful about the move because I know if you take me to it, you're going to take me through it. High five your neighbor, just say, neighbor, I got to have that force. I got to have that force. So Henry Ford, I promise y'all I'm almost done. Henry Ford, he takes this Model T in 1903. He organized the Ford Motor Company because he quit the other job because they were small-minded. See, there's some people that you just need to quit in your life. Y'all not gonna talk to me. I'm gonna keep this on, y'all. There's some folk in your life that you just need to quit. Like today, you just say, I'm moving forward. I got force in my life. Me and you over. I quit today. I see some people have employed you in their life to be a hater. Just quit them. Just fire them today. Y'all not gonna talk to me. Some people in your life have just employed themselves to your life to make you feel anguish and pain. Just tell them, I'm tired of hating on you and I'm tired of you hating on me. Let's just agree to break up today. I quit you today. You know how when you was in high school and you had a relationship and you saw another boo walking past and that grass looked, y'all not gonna talk to me. That grass looked a little bit greener, but it was a little bit dirtier because it didn't have a foundation of stability. Or y'all not gonna talk to me. You walked up to what was been stable for you for you know, in high school we act like months was years. You dated for 2 months and it was like 2 years. So for that 2-month year relationship, you go tell them I quit you because I saw something else. And you try to figure out everything. Y'all playing with me. You try to figure out everything that you can do. Y'all not gonna talk to me to make that person feel bad for what they're dreaming about of being with you. You say it's been 2 months and you know ain't nothing really changed. I quit you. Y'all know how that is. Now wait, so if you did it in high school, why don't you look at it now and just say I've been working with you for a whole long time and ain't nothing changed. I quit you. And I'm not quitting you because something looks greener on the other side. I'm quitting you because I'm trying to move and you still being a hater obstacle not to let me move forward. So I figured something out. If you don't want to go, I'll go alone. Y'all not gonna talk to me because when I walk away from you, God has placed somebody to walk through with me, to meet me at my dream, because if you dreaming, there's somebody that's sitting on a row with you that's having a dream of moving forward, because something now is igniting the force. So 1903, oh come on Jesus, let's get it, we can do this, we can break this record. In 1903, what happens is Ford Motor Company is am I preaching to anybody? If I'm preaching, just shout preach. Ford Motor Company, Ford Motor Company, shall I tell you, it's formed. It's the first year, he only built 6,000. Watch this, y'all, watch these numbers. 6,000, he only built 6,000. I'm only trying in the first month to get 150, but he built 6,000 cars, 8 years later, over 500,000 cars. So over an 8-year time, so that means by the 8th year of I Care, we should at least be at 500. Y'all, that's next year, y'all. Y'all not gonna talk to me. A year rolled off the line, 500,000. He reduced, watch this, the cost from $850 to $350. How? Because he dared to dream, and I imagine just like you and I, he asked the question, can it really happen for me? See, the problem is when you dream, you put an awesome cost on it that you can't even pay your own self. But what Ford said is, watch this, Henry said, if I can produce more and get less, y'all see, see, the thing that I told somebody, I was at McDonald's the other day, and this guy came through, and I was talking about marriage. I said, man, just hold on, because marriage ain't no joke. He said, yeah, I'm engaged right now. I said, yeah, man, if you're engaged right now, bro, it's nice, it's what you make it. He said, yeah, man, I'm figuring out that it's more to give than to get. He said that people want to get more than they give. So what Ford, y'all missed the whole point right there. What Ford is saying is, I'd rather give more, get less, because watch this, the less that I get is going to produce. Okay, wait. So if, watch this, I got one car at $850, and then wait, I got 10 cars at $350. Which company you think I'm going to invest in first? I'm investing in the one that got more fruit. Y'all not hearing me? That it's not about money, but it's about helping folk. We should be a church that helps folk. It's not about having one location, but why don't we just own a doggone community? It's not about having one house. I can only live in one house, but I can own multiple houses that we can, watch this, help everybody else. So you go ahead with your one little apartment and raise the rent. But wait a minute, I get more people, I get more look, not because it's cheap. Y'all not gonna talk to me. It's because it's helping somebody else. All right, okay, let's see. Watch it. You sitting there and you're asking the same thing. So in 1903, he produced this. It's 2013, getting ready to go to 2014, and you said my resources are low. And yes, that just might be the case, but let me tell you, your dream is high. See, the point is that you got to understand is, even though what you have in your hand is low, your dream will always be higher than what you have. Okay, all right, wait, let me say it a different way. Your vision, the vision that God gives you, that's why he says, write it down and make it plain, that they that see it can run and tell everybody about it. Because watch this, what he gives you, you can't even comprehend it yourself. Okay, all right, you go to sleep and you dream and you just saw yourself somewhere. You don't know how many of y'all have dreams like that. You don't know how you got there. All you know, you was at the top. Okay, you don't know what process you went through to get there. You don't know who lied on you to get there. Only in the dream you saw yourself here. Now wait a minute, because I see myself here, but I got to have intelligence to know that I had to walk through something to get from here to there. I came to tell you, I care. I've already saw us in that building, and that ain't the first building or the last building that we move into. Y'all not gonna talk to me, because it's gonna take more buildings than that to confine the word I care. You know why? Because I care is bigger than the person sitting next to you. I care is bigger than the pastor who had the vision. I care is something that is building something. Y'all not gonna talk to me, that needs to move from state to state. I care can go all over the globe and watch this, help folk. You know why? Because it's bigger than the person that had the dream. So anytime God gives a dream to a dreamer, it's always bigger than what they can handle.
Yes. Come on.
If your dream, you can handle it in your hand, it was a thought.
Come on.
If you can handle it with 2 hands, it was something that somebody you can do.
Come on. Yeah.
Because nobody ever tells a dreamer what he can do.
Right.
They usually tell him what he can't do. Okay, y'all missed it. They can't grow that church. They are a bunch of kids. They can't grow that church. All of them ain't got no job. They can't move forward. Half of them ain't finished school yet. But wait a minute, I'm so glad that I always got a couple of people that tell Andre Love where he can't go and what he can't do. Because when you put a can't on it, y'all not gonna talk to me. God says something different. He said all I needed was that for y'all missing this. I'm preaching this and this ain't even written. This is only for y'all today. So if didn't nobody come to church, they can't take this. But I just heard the Lord say, all I needed them to say was you can't. Because when they said you can't, the horseless buggy just got forced to it. See, you always in their eyes been a horseless buggy that didn't have nobody pulling you, didn't have nothing pushing you, didn't have nothing igniting you. But watch this, that horseless buggy was waiting on keys of operation, keys of opportunity, keys of power, keys of authority. I wish you don't tell your neighbor I can't. Don't tell them you can't. Don't tell that neighbor you can't, because you might find out their can't might be a can that's bigger than what you can handle. I'm glad that they told I can't, they couldn't. Y'all not gonna talk to me. Because when God heard them say they can't go nowhere, they ain't going nowhere, they ain't gonna amount to nothing, God said I automatically built an engine mechanically that you can see that even when you don't understand how it is that you're walking, there's a force that's not only pulling you, but it's a force that's igniting a drive in you, that even when you feel like giving up, you ask the question, can it happen? And God answers, yes, it can.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I wish I had 4 folk in here that knew exactly what I was saying today, that whatever has told you you can't.
Come on. Yeah. Come on.
What does a dream do? Well, first, I feel like shouting, but I got 12 minutes. First, it gives us direction. Can I tell you that I have never seen a person in life that doesn't have a clue about what they want to do or what they want out of life being successful.
Right.
Come on now.
Okay, wait, y'all missed it. I missed it too, because when I first wrote it, I missed it. I didn't understand it, for real. Watch this. Let me see if I can turn this around and say this again. I have never, Brittany, I have never, Devontae, seen somebody tell me in life that they don't know what they want to do and they be successful.
Right.
Because if you don't have a clue about where you want to go, there's no success to end what you don't have a clue to. Okay. All right. So you tell me, I don't know what I want out of life, but I know I want to be successful. Okay, in what? See, because there's always something that God will give you to be successful in. So watch this. I can tell you what you're successful at. You're successful at being ignorant to what it is that you need to be in your life. That's the nice way for calling you something else. Forrest Gump said stupid is, stupid does. That means you got knowledge of something, you just ain't put detail to it. Y'all missed it. Let me say that again. You got knowledge of something, you just haven't put detail to it. See, the problem with this generation is you're not a detailed generation. See, our generation, even though we was swagging and slagging into where y'all at right now, we had detail because they wouldn't let you leave an interview without knowing your motive. They wouldn't let you leave class without knowing your motive. They wouldn't let you walk out the house without knowing your motive. Where are you going? Y'all, well, I'm going to just go down the street. I'm going outside. But where are you going? Because I need to know if I need, y'all, watch this. If I need you, I need to know where you're going to be at. See, this is the thing that God came to tell you today, that the reason why I need detail for where you want to go, I know the plans that I have for you. Let me tell y'all and give y'all understanding to this Jeremiah thing that's going to mess y'all up. He said, I got plans for you. I know what I want to happen for you, but I need you to know where you want to go so the plan I have for you can come to pass. Because I got a plan for you that can happen, but if you always say, I don't know, know where I want to go, I can't let the plan for you come to pass because you ain't even took time out to read a vision about yourself.
Wow.
But that's not on the paper. That's free tonight. And so what happens is you got to know where you want to go. People gonna be mad that they missed this message. This is one of the greatest messages I'm preaching at the end of the year. You got to know where you want to go, so God can say, "I already knew that's where you was going." See, the thing is, He wants you to have a clue about where you want to be, what you want to do, how you want to act, how you want to live. So when you arrive there, it's already done.
Right.
Ask your neighbor, can it really happen? Can it really happen? They have no direction, no goal, no drive, no motivation, no person, no passion for anything in life. Understand, our dreams gives us something worthwhile to aim at. Our dreams become a compass telling us the direction to go. And oftentimes, y'all talk to somebody. When you go away from your dream, you miss out on opportunity necessarily to be successful. When you go away and deviate from what your dream is, you begin to miss out on what God has for you. Please yell at your neighbor real quick and wake them up and just tell them, don't miss out. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. A dream also increases our potential. Without a dream, we struggle to see the potential within ourselves because we are unable to look beyond our current circumstances. Let me inform somebody. Following our dreams, we begin to see ourselves in a new light, having a greater potential and capable of stretching and growing to reach our dream. Oh, come on, preach, boy. Please realize every opportunity we meet, every resource we discover, every talent we develop becomes a part of our potential to grow toward our dream. Let me encourage somebody real quick, you to know, to tell you that our dreams help us to prioritize because it gives us not only hope for the future, but it gives us power for the present. See, if I got a dream, it's got to give me power for where I'm at, because I got to have, watch this, something that motivates me to get to what I've seen. Okay, so what it does is it gives me priority. It allows me to prioritize where I need to go in life, and it gives me power to get there. Look at your neighbor and say, you better dream something getting ready to happen for you. I said, talk to him, tell him something getting ready to happen for you. A dream will also add value to our work. It puts everything in perspective, because when you see a dream and things start coming to pass, you start seeing something like this. Wait, things are turning around. Can you prophesy over your own life and just say, things are turning around for me? Things are turning around for me. I make the declaration, y'all, I'm walking in the greatest season of my whole entire, I said, y'all make the declaration. I'm already doing it. I'm walking in the greatest season of my whole entire life. I don't hear y'all talking to yourself. Things are turning. See, that's the reason ain't nothing turning, but you keep coming, trying to see what you can get. It's because you're not saying nothing. That means you got knowledge what can happen, but you won't say nothing. That's the reason why you don't have the equal sign of success, because you don't know how to speak over your own. I don't care how old you are today. You got to learn how to open your mouth and decree and declare what it is that you want God to do in your life. You're always making a declaration about what you want him to do in somebody else's. So what happens is Joseph did not really believe his dream. Can you imagine if Joseph did not believe his dream? Can you believe this? And can you even imagine if Joseph did not believe his dream? I'm almost out of here. I'm not out of message. I'm just getting out of time. I got 6 minutes and 21 seconds to give y'all the rest of this. Watch this. Can you imagine if Joseph never, praise Jesus, believed what he had saw? If he had never believed what he saw, you might not be able to have the line dreamer because he didn't believe it, so it wouldn't have been manifested for you to receive it, because there's nothing new up under the sun. So somebody always dreamed like you're dreaming right now before you, to bring a moment of success, of opportunity, that you can walk in and claim something like, I'm walking in the greatest season of my whole entire life, and you struggling. See, the declaration sometimes changes the situation, because the circumstance finances got to where they at because of a conversation. Okay, you missed it. You went and signed something, so now you're in debt. But the signing didn't come just from you signing and not reading and not having a conversation. Somebody explained something to you, and then you opened your mouth and articulated yes or no, and then they said sign on the dotted line. So everything that happens in your life comes from a mouth-opening experience. I know I'm preaching. It comes from a mouth-opening experience of you declaring or decreeing something different in your life and different over your life. That, watch this, where you're at right now, you can be because you said something. Meaning, watch this, you spoke yourself to where you was at. Okay, all right. So if I spoke myself to this debt that I'm in, I can speak myself out of this debt to prosperity. And if I speak myself out of debt to prosperity, I can speak myself to wherever I want to go. So watch this, because I want to be so many places and do so many things, but I really want to be more like God. I just said, watch this one thing. I'm walking in the greatest season of my whole entire life. So everything that I want to do, I make sure that I pass it, and I don't have to spend that much time, because I watch this. It's already done for me. So all I got to do is walk through. Can you imagine what's getting ready to happen, where you can just be able to go to school, go home, go to sleep, travel when you want to, and God paid for it all because you paying Him by doing what it is that you need to do for Him, and you just walking through things, and a season comes and you say, wow, man, that was awesome. That was the greatest season. And you walk to another season and it started off a little shaky, but then you look back and say, wow, man, that was a great season. You know why? Because you decreed and declared in 2013 about 2014 and 2015 and 2016 and 2017 and 2018 and 2019 and 2020 and so on, that I'm walking in the greatest season of my whole entire life. So I came to tell somebody, until I get to eternity, this is the declaration that you can write in history. The man said he's walking in the greatest season of his whole entire life, because when you on your way to something, God will make sure that y'all, somebody need to just get up and act like you walking right now. I see something, even though the physical eye can't see past the wall, there's an eye that can go past the wall to see where my destiny lies. And that day when I see Jesus, I can say, Jesus, thank you, because when I was down and I was out, you told me it can happen for me. You said, just make a declaration where you're going. And I said, Lord, where I'm going is to the greatest season of my whole entire life. Keep talking about me. You're just fueling a force to keep me walking. I got a little swag when I walk to let everybody know that I've changed the way I think about where I was at. Yes, I'm losing things. Yes, they talking about me, but I'm still walking. I'm walking in the great